Hey, how's it going? Josh here with Manga with Josh, and this is episode 13. It's titled, Did Someone Force You to Become the Heavenly Demon? Last episode, I gave you one of my favorite mangas of all time, Hajime no Ippo, and I told you I'm going to give you something you never heard of, and this is what this is. So keep your ears open, because if you need a new manga or manhwa technically for this is for you. It also goes by, so, did someone force you to become the heavenly demon? What is it? Well, it's a manhwa, webtoon, Korean of course, that just started last year. It's action, fantasy, comedy, cultivation, is Murim style. Again, well, the main protagonist, the main character, gets stabbed. He gets stabbed, and he gets transmigrated, and he lives a normal life. He's not someone that's a martial artist, anything like that. But he goes home one day, and the person who took him in and showed him the ropes, house is collapsed, and the guy's dead. And he sees the old man, and he threatens the old man, and he goes off on a tirade. And here's the thing: this old man is the heavenly demon. For those of you who don't know Murim, the heavenly demon is essentially the strongest figure in the unorthodox faction. The orthodox faction is the righteous sects like manhwa, Wudan, Shaolin, things like that. And the unorthodox sects are things like lower sects that don't really follow rules. They take money from people for protection, things like that. And the heavenly demon is the strongest of the demonic cult. So they're the strongest being there. And they're basically tied for number one in the strongest being in the world. So he gets given the option, hey, either I kill you or you become my disciple. Of course, he chooses to become the disciple. But here's the thing. Each of the styles that the heavenly demon teaches, there's certain downsides. So one of his disciples is super strong, but he has a short fuse and easily angered. And when he's easily angered, guess what? He just goes on a tirade. He rampages like the Hulk, and the only person that could stop him is the heavenly demon. There's another one who's very antisocial, and the main thing with him is that when he does interact, he's very depressed and he's angsty, and he would try to kill you. And he studies assassin art. Then there's another person who studied demonic arts, where she lost all her feelings and emotions, and if she shows her emotions, she actually starts freezing people. So it's a whole thing. So he's forced to learn these arts that give him OCD in his case. So it's pretty hilarious because he doesn't want to become the heavenly demon. He doesn't want to train or anything like that. He just wants to live a normal life, but this was the only way to survive. So you just get to see his hijinks and him giving tasks to improve the area, the towns, stuff like that. And it's new, like I said, 2025. As of recording, there's only 34 chapters, and right now he's finally off to school, the Martial Arts Academy, so he can learn the Heavenly Demons teachings and the demonic cult, their teaching, stuff like that. So it was the prior chapters, the first 32 chapters are him becoming a disciple and getting some martial arts and body training so he can be up to snuff to go to school. The reason I like it, as you could probably tell by now, I like martial arts and Murim style manhwas. And the art style is pretty good. The humor is great. Each chapter feels wonderful. It's not like they're repeating a certain topic. They can't introducing characters. Like there's one character who's not supposed to interact with the person of the opposite gender because they become infatuated with them, but it's to a extent that they become obsessed. So that's the downfall of it. And the main character starts implementing certain things, diet, schooling system, and even therapy to try to help overcome these complications. And you might be asking yourself, what about the Heavenly Demon? Well, he knows all of these martial arts And the thing is, he's that powerful mentally that he just overcame everything. And it's insane because in one chapter he goes into therapy and you see him interact with the head therapist there. And the head therapist is like, I don't think anybody can overcome it the way he did after going through therapy with him because he's just on a whole nother level. Like I said, it's brand new, 34 chapters. You can kill it in a day, but it's one of the ones I think is going to become big. It probably won't get animated like Solo Leveling, but it's something that if it keeps up, it's going to be great because it has room to grow and we get to see his progression. Like I said, it's in the school arc now. Definitely pick it up. Like I said, it's called Did Someone Force You to Become the Heavenly Demon? Or also, did someone force you to become the Heavenly Demon? But if you like this episode, next week, I'm going to hit you guys with an oldie that you probably never even heard of, but you should. So stick around for next episode because it's going to be on an established series. I already talked about Hajime no Ippo, Rave, GTO. What am I going to bring next? Well, you guys stick around and find out. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.